Listen, I just want to let everybody out there know who is looking for their barista cup.
Yeah.
It ain't coming back, people.
No.
Because y'all have ruined it again.
Yep.
Out here showing out and fighting in these good people Starbucks stores.
For that bear?
For that bear.
The bear cup.
Okay, so the bear apparently was a bigger success than they thought.
Mm-hmm.
And Starbucks is apologizing after chaos has broke out at stores nationwide for the limited edition Barista Cup.
Yep.
The Barista Cup is a teddy bear that has a Starbucks green hat, and it has a Starbucks logo. But other than that, it's just an empty bear that you could put your coffee in, and then your coffee changes in brown, and everybody loves it.
For your
And so
cold
people
brew.
have been out there fighting. And it's basically videos are flooded on social media with fans camping outside the stores. There are no more.
Yeah,
Okay.
they
And
did
then some
this.
customers said baristas were being yelled at, and other ones said they were yelling at them, which they would never do. But they also are able to buy them when they go up on the store shelves, and people were mad that baristas are popping up on social media with their cups saying, oh, they just kept them. And it's like, no, they're able
allowed
to buy
have
them
one.
as well.
I'm sure they're allowed to have one to take home, but they're still $30 for a piece of plastic bear. By
Right.
the way, they have knockoff ones on Amazon.
Okay,
Have fun with
but
that.
they have one that I saw yesterday on Inside Edition that you can create. The girl who was on there was like, okay, they announced it. Starbucks is not doing any more of these. They apologized. This was probably not going to be visited again. So she went and got the honey bear.
Oh, yeah, with the honey in it?
Yes.
Yes, that's smart.
Poured out the honey into a temporary,
Container?
Tupperware thing.
Yeah.
Rinsed it out, and then put her iced coffee inside. It was the exact same thing.
She made her own.
She
Yeah.
made her own. Now, it didn't have the Starbucks hat,
hat.
and logo and the specific green and white straw.
Then don't do it. Because you want the look. You want to be the cool girl with it or not. You know what I mean? It has to look like it. That's why I suggested the knockoff one, just because it looks just like it. But I don't know about buying the honey.
So is this just like a trend because this bear?
Starbucks releases this every single fall or like winter.
They have a variation of it.
Yeah, and they also give away. There's a day where they give away free cups as well, but this one was an exclusive special edition bear, and I think they did this on purpose because I think there's something going on with Starbucks where they're closing a lot of them in the country, and people aren't buying as much coffee because their coffees, I believe, is like $8. I haven't. I enjoy my coffee. I drink coffee every single morning, but I stopped buying it so often because it's just so expensive.
Yeah.
So I think this is just to bring them more attention.
There's also a popular online trend where kids are out there of the TikTok age who are raw dogging life.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this.
Now, this is what, and don't do it. We know how we poo poo on like trends online.
Sure.
This one, I kind of like, even though it's kind of laughable. Okay, so raw dogging life is where you just sit on the floor, don't have any engagement with food or any music or any TV, or you're not watching anything. You're just merely just unplugging for it's for a specific time, but it's 15 minutes. So
Okay.
what they do is you set up the camera and you set up the timer.
Yeah.
And then you just sit there in your own thoughts
Cool.
for 15 minutes.
Cool.
You're literally
It's trending right
you're
now.
sitting doing nothing.
Yeah.
You're literally supposed to be there for 15
Good, you
They
should
called it a
force-
part of the emerging phenomenon of doing nothing on purpose, and it helps you capture your focus, and calm your mind, and reset your brain.
This is my youth right here, for sure. Just being bored. Being bored sparks creativity. Having nothing to do, no stimulation, meaning no television or anything like that. Just sitting in a room by yourself, with
Quietly,
your own thoughts.
quietly, phone off,
Helpful.
no music, no background noise,
Yeah.
and then share the footage online. But the people who are like naysayers are like, wait a minute. So if I'm supposed to not be using my phone, how am I recording myself on the TikTok? Because now you're just sitting there dealing with the phone,
You're looking
trying
at
to get your
yourself.
angle right, and then like, all right, well, let me see where I'm at on time. Okay, and so it's really,
If you're really doing it
it's
right.
not really the same.
Yeah,
stupid.
If you're really
you're saying.
doing it right, you're not supposed to be recording yourself. You're really supposed to just be there with your thoughts. Like the whole thing is supposed to reclaim your focus and start, your creative juices flowing. But this is just another form of meditation. to be honest with you.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, but also, like somebody just said, you give me 15 minutes and quiet, I'm falling asleep. You can't fall asleep either.
No, you have to be awake.
You have to be awake to be engaged in it. I saw one of my friends, Rachel, was talking about, she walked in her kid's room and said, "What are you doing?" And they were just sitting on the floor. He's like, "I'm raw dogging life." He's like, "You ain't raw dogging nothing as far as, you ain't got no bills. You don't have any pressures.
Right.
You just sitting in there just in my air-conditioned house, like down there on the floor. Like, get up and join the world, and we'll show you how to raw dog life."
Right.
But seriously, when was the last time you had 15 minutes just to sit with your thoughts?
Probably last night when you got home. I don't know. I'm asking because I asked you earlier if the girls were home.
I'm not saying this disrespectfully. I feel like you are a busy person and you have a family. You have this station to work. Like, I feel like you don't sit down for 15 minutes and raw dog life, or just have 15 minutes with your own thoughts.
Does he want to do that?
You should.
I don't know what's going on in my head. I don't know if I want to spend time with my own thoughts.
I feel like it's a good way to reset your brain. Like I said, it's a form of meditation. When was the last time you meditated?
Oh, interesting.
I mean, come on. Don't be interested in that. I don't meditate. I don't have time. I want to try. I told you the other day when Denzel said, don't turn on your phone, or don't engage with your phone for like the first 30 minutes that you're up, keep everything dark, and, sit there in your own thoughts and stuff. And so I've been paying attention to that, and I want to try and do it. I just haven't had time to kick it in
that's
yet.
not working right now. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's a good suggestion maybe on the weekends.
Just to spend 30 minutes when you wake up. Don't grab your phone instantly. Don't have the glow of that. Just keep it in the dark. Think about don't think about your list, your to-do list or anything like that. Just think about your creativity and let your mind go and just, pray, meditate, do whatever, but just spend 30 minutes kind of in the dark, not joining the world. Don't turn on anything for 30 minutes. That's what he was basically saying.
When I do something like this, and it would be during the weekends, people are still asleep because my sleep schedule is always off. So I always wake up earlier, unfortunately, anyway. I immediately start thinking about schedule, my day, goals, and different aspects.
That ruins everything.
But that's immediately what I go to because I have to manage so many different human
But that's
beings.
not meditation, though. That's going through your list and stuff like that. That's
creating
more drama.
So what is meditation?
Meditation is you sitting there with your own thoughts. Like, if you have, you can think about things, but your whole deal is to decipher it, internalize it, and then let go of it, so that you literally just raw dog. You sit there by yourself and just live in that moment.
So what I explained would be a part of meditation, me just thinking about myself and day and all. So, okay, so that is a part of I've never intentionally been like, I need to meditate, and then I sit down.
It's a part of it, but when was the last time you literally had no thoughts and you were just living in the moment, thinking and breathing? Just breathing.
You know what's funny is I could ask you the same thing, but we already know the answer, because usually when we ask you stuff, you just sitting there staring at it. You're like, he ain't thinking about nothing. Because you just sit there, you just like.
Oh, he's off in space.
He's off in space
there.
Like that movie where they were talking to the kids and what's his name from Wedding Crashers was doing a presentation to the class. He's like, some of you won't get it. But that one kid was sitting there like.
He's spaced.
That's always when I see Rich, when I look up, he's like.
Okay, space.
He's lost in thought
or
something.
He's meditating.
He's meditating. That's what we're gonna say from now. You meditating?
Yeah.
I'm like, I just meditated outside. It's 4:22 right now, so I think I'm good.
I like that. When you guys are gonna do that, we'll just say you went to go meditate.
There you go.
I was meditating.
Wait, not you guys. I'm talking about him. Don't be putting me in there with this simple way. All right, we got text coming in here. Let's see. It says, why is it called raw dogging? I don't see how that relates. Well, AI says it is raw dogging because you're not doing the preparation for whatever it is that you're doing. Raw dogging life is a slang term that means to do something without any preparation or aid or distractions. Of course, its origin is from the vulgarism of the sexual part of it, of raw, but still in definition, it's doing something without taking the preparation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where that comes from. It says flying, and you're like, I'm on a flight with no movie, no music, no AirPods, no book. I'm just sitting here, just living life.
Been there.
Raw dogging it with no preparation whatsoever. Yeah. Or if you're socializing, you go to a bar alone, talking to people as they come, described is also this way.
Interesting.
Living without assistance.
I love raw dog.
No
in
support.
life.
Yes.
Maybe
Okay.
going to the gym, would that be one without any music necessarily?
Without any of the stuff. Like you going without, I guess, without gym bag, without AirPods, without gloves. You're like, yo, what? I'm just going in to get in where I fit in.
So I can't listen to music? I don't know.
No music.
Exam. Like this says take an exam without studying beforehand is an example of I'm just raw dogging this exam
That's
to
how
see
I
how
got
it
through
goes.
school, my friend.
Nah, I mean, it's not really advisable. All right. Someone might raw dog a presentation by giving it without any notes.
No script.
And just like, you know what? I'm just going to freestyle it. Do what I do.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Better explanation. Says Meredith needs to go to yoga. No kids, no husbands. Yeah, because maybe there's like background noise or, the massage music they play. I don't know what that's called. The little.
When was the last time you raw dogged a car ride? Like no music, just in silence,
Weekly.
just driving.
Weekly.
Because I'm doing this a lot more now. I think I do this.
I do it like once a week.
Yeah.
But I think it was after Guitar Pool when I had like finished because we had to go and Kathy got towed. We had to go get her car from the tow the thing. Right after the event, and then went and took Purdy home, and then I drove home with like silence because it was all day. It was football game. It was concert. It was noise all day. So I drove home in complete silence.
Wow. Yeah.
Loved it.
I do that often just because I feel like we have so much music that's pumping in constantly with all the studios we're in and out of, and then in the car and wherever else, even the gym. Like even if I forget my AirPods, they're playing music. So I like to ride in the car often without it.
I always feel old when I do it.
Really?
Because I always think like an old person just in the car, like, I'm just here.
I just feel like it's
No
relaxing.
music and
I feel like it's refreshing.
it just feels like you just 10 and 2. Like you got a pocket protector and like glasses. And you're like,
But just think about how refreshed you feel after that silent car ride. Now think about doing that every single day.
It's like a cleanse?
It's like a cleanse.
That's all right. I don't want to be quiet that long.
Man, you need to meditate.
Is there something wrong with me maybe? Or do you feel like something's wrong with you if you have to? I just naturally do it. I kind of like it.
No, it's good.
Like even when I get the girls nowadays, I notice I'll pick them up without any music on. And Aubrey said to me last week before my dad flew in, she was like, I kind of like it without the music on in the car sometimes. I'm like, yeah, it's just nice. It's chill. We can talk. We can not talk. We can just zone out.
I mean, I'd like it too, except I need something to engage with because my kids are in there on their phones.
Right.
Like they and I've seen some people, some parenting kind of decisions on social media where they're like, when you get in the car with me, I make them put their phones away.
That's nice.
So they could engage, but also look at the directions and stuff, so they could learn their way around the roads. Because if all the kids are facing the phone, they don't know turn right to get to grandma's house, or hey, the school is 2 lefts this way. They don't learn the streets like we did. When we started to drive, we knew how to get to the store. We knew how to get to a friend's house because we sat there and watched our parents drive us. They don't watch. Yeah. They're engaged in the phone, so they'll miss a whole 10 miles of a trip and not know.
I used to close my eyes and kind of figure, this is stupid, but I used to close my eyes and figure out where we were in town by the way my mom was driving and where she was going, and I wouldn't know where we were going, and I could figure it out because there was no phones, there was no this or that, there was just like, I live
There's
in a
no
van.
distraction.
I was about to say that's some van video games right there.
I did.
That's
I used to do
when
that.
you was living in a van. That was like fun time for you.
Yeah, it was.
Where are we? We're on the interstate.
I grew up meditating, apparently.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like just like phones and computers, the same way you need to reset, you should reset your phones and computers once a day. I feel like you should take that same strategy as for yourself. You should reset
Your
at least
brain.
once a day. Yeah, sit in silence.
I must really be failing because I don't reset my phone or computer once a day.
I do
should.
once
Turn
a week.
off your phone and then turn it back on.
You should once a day.
I don't do that.
Yeah, because
My phone will be on for weeks.
Yeah, before you have to reset.
I don't reset.
They
my
say
phone.
you should reset it once a day because it resets everything. It compresses your files. It actually makes your phone run faster because it's not working as much.
Oh, I
So
didn't
it's
know
like
that.
the same thing. As a person,
Reset your brain.
you should reset your brain.
I should reset my brain so I can run faster. Right.
Orlando and the Freak Show.
Thank you for watching this video. If you want to support, like, share, and subscribe.